Welcome to the Tone Jerks podcast. I'm your host, Brian Gower, and with me today we got...
Kyle McIntyre, and I'm not even going to stutter when I say my own name.
Oh, yeah.
I just did it.
Yeah.
So,
I paused my game for this.
yeah. Dude, you're wearing my fucking shirt, dude. What are you doing?
Or you got the uniform on.
What the fuck, dude?
I don't know. been a while since
sir?
Yeah, we got the Tone Jerks uniform here. Carhartt pocket tee. Bass Pro Shops hat.
Dick's Racer chair.
Yeah. Hype Beast. We are out here, baby.
Yeah. We're fucking stunting in our own like rooms. No one can see. Fucking so sick.
You look damn good. That shirt looks damn good on you.
Okay, if I'm like right, if I kind of slouch a little bit, you can't see I have like a food stain on my shirt. There it is, right there. Just perfect. Looks clean.
Dinner was that good. I want to visit it later.
Yeah, I might want to just like suck on this thing.
Yeah.
Dude, my brother, light him up. My older brother used to suck on like the front of like his shirt.
Oh god.
As a child, not as an adult, but you're just like
I bet he probably gets into
ruin
every once in a while.
Ruin.
Yeah.
Shirts.
Your parents probably just like, God, you just ruin everything.
Yeah, stop sucking on it. And something that they did is they put garlic on his like a jar of garlic, like the little minced, just spread it on his shirt, and so he would never.
So now, not only is he sucking on it, now it stinks.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I think they did it like once or twice,
and they realized this didn't work.
No, it did work.
Oh, okay,
he stopped doing it, and it's like, now you're like, oh, garlic's pretty good, but as a child, you're like, Jesus Christ, this doesn't taste like Warheads or like Lucas candy or Jolly Ranchers.
Lupus.
This doesn't taste like lupus.
This tastes like lupus. Sorry for the lupus. Yeah. I would say if they were gonna do like something like to put me off, it would be like horseradish. I can never get into
really.
That. I'm not a big fan.
Oh my god, dude! You need to get some Arby's with some horsey sauce.
Oh, I can't. I don't know. I guess I think of like horseradish putting it on like prime rib. I'm like, you ruined the prime rib.
But you like wasabi, right?
Yes, I do.
That is horseradish, by the way.
I guess
you
I don't.
Dumb. Fuck, we got him.
It's like you think you get me when I say I haven't had an energy drink since like I think August 2022. Something like that.
What about coffee? Oh,
and God, you're like, what about coffee, dude? You're like, it's like you're walking away from an explosion. You just blast the cig and just
throw on the gasoline line that I poured myself. Like set you up for fucking failure.
You're just jokering it. I think even before then, I'm like, maybe it was. I felt like it was like summer. I did try and do a deep dive of like when the last time I went to the gas station I always went to buy the Bang energy drinks. I'm like, it's probably July or whatever of last year. I'm like, yeah, I haven't looked back. Don't mind it.
Bang energy drinks are disgusting.
Yeah, I don't drink them.
Yeah, well, I mean, trying to fight you on this. They're disgusting.
I don't drink any of them. The whole lot of them.
Yeah.
Just coffee.
Which
I
in
do
fact,
like.
that is a drink with caffeine that could give you energy.
Gives you energy.
So that's
technically.
Drink. So, boom. Again, more explosions. Anything you can do to just like dunk
that
on
orange juice got some sugar, probably give you some energy.
Ooh. Anything you could just
dab on you.
You just dunk on my ass, balls on my face, glass backboard breaking. You're like,
sweating, whatever drink we're talking about.
You're sweating Gatorade.
Coffee.
White Claw. Or
yeah, dude, I get a
Bud Light Platinum.
Monster.
Mm-hmm.
We get a Monster every once in a while.
Yeah. I'm no saint. Still drink soda.
Yeah.
I love my Coke Zeros.
Yeah. Coke Zero's pretty good.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's a good one too. Anyways, so what are we talking about? Oh yeah.
I don't know.
What's new in your world, Kyle?
I think let's bring it in for a landing here.
Support us on patreon.com/stonejerk. Extra episode every week. You fool me.
I got the yeah.
Just
got the list right here.
Just so I can play the new Zelda game. I'm like, yeah, Kyle, that's
Andrew
right.
Walsh from Andrew's Alcove.
Wink, double wink. Blink, blink, blink. Anyways, Kyle, what's new in your world?
We should have that at the end of
Just Looney Tunes. Abadi, abadi, that's all, folks. It's just me dressed up as a pig. Abadi, abadi, that's all, folks.
What's new?
What's new with you? What's shaking? What's grooving? What is good?
This past week, weekend, I should say. We've been. This is how we've been. You're like, oh, we want to do this project.
Yeah.
So we'll like get the supplies, which is like, arguably the easiest part of the project.
Yeah.
Is like collecting the things that you need to complete the project.
Yeah.
Right. So we had so the bathroom, we wanted to paint it. Right. So previous owner, like, must have just fucking ripped through like Newports, dude, in that bathroom. Just like
blasting cigs.
Oh man. Like they had painted in there and like a stark white, right? Yeah. But every time you take a shower, it would like this tar or whatever the fuck is in cigarettes, or in secondhand smoke, whatever, would like seep out of just random. Like if there was like a nick in the wall, it would come out through that, or if it was like thin paint, it would come out, or if like I had removed like the towel bar, the hole, like it was like seeping through
gross.
that.
Damn,
it was disgusting. It didn't really smell, so that was one thing. Like,
different time, but I guess smoking is not as prevalent nowadays, especially in California.
Yeah,
which you hate to say it, but earmuffs. But Kyle, you grew up in Southern California.
Yeah,
so that smoking is not just a thing that people just do all the time.
Yeah,
it's like
it wasn't too long ago that you couldn't smoke in places here.
Yeah.
I remember in the 90s, like people could smoke cigarettes like in restaurants, like Burger King.
Mm-hmm.
There was a non-smoking section, like
and even
like, what?
Yeah, and even just more recently, less people smoke. Less people just do it.
Yeah,
it's like they maybe even start moving to vapes, whether they're better or not, whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
and then a lot of people just have the thing where they just don't smoke in their house.
Yeah, we got to put a Surgeon General warning on the beginning of this fucking podcast.
Well, I think a lot of that maybe did work was the truth.com smoking thing. It's just not as big as it used to be. I would assume so. I just don't see it as much. And then, so my grandmama, her husband, so he's my grandpa, I guess, but not by, blood or whatever.
Not by blood. Not by what matters.
He smokes, but he doesn't smoke in the house. Like they have a condo, so he goes outside and closes the door. That's just a thing that he does because it's like, my grandmother doesn't smoke. People that they have over don't smoke. It's like his place. It's like I don't want to smell like smoke, so he'll go outside. And I'm like, that's just kind of maybe something maybe they started doing it 20 years ago. And you think about it, it's like, oh, maybe owners of the house previous, the one that you have here, they probably just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like,
that's exactly what they did.
And so like the whole house is probably like smoking.
Well, I think that they must have fucking set up either on that toilet.
Yeah.
And just fucking ripped them while they ripped them, you know?
Yeah.
Or they like they were laying in the tub while smoking. That's probably more like it,
Yeah.
Hot Texas day.
Just sit in the tub.
You sit in the tub, fucking get some Newports or some menthol, some Camel.
Yeah. And some Lone Stars.
Yeah. Just crush them in there.
Or just their morning routine to get the day going. They slam coffee and just like a couple cigs and then just like morning blowout. Just blam.
Yeah.
Come on and jam.
So yes, probably just like that.
I don't smoke. I mean, in the few times that I do, it's like just drunk Brian, like, this is a good idea. And I started smoking the next day.
I'm so cool.
And then next day, I'm like,
What hell? I'm like,
This is a Camel Red. Yeah, you're doing.
what did I use?
Smoking kills.
Handful of time. Marlboro Reds.
Yeah.
I want to be like Marlboro man.
Marbles in your mouth. So, anyways, we had purchased the paint. We had done all this stuff like months ago.
Yeah.
And the last thing was getting like the primer, which I was kind of deciding which primer to use because you can't just use any primer. You know, I wanted to use specific one for stain blocking.
I thought you didn't need primer.
I've always said you need primer.
No.
For what?
For painting.
No, always. If you're sealing out something or sealing like fresh wood, always prime. Okay.
What about going over other paints? Because
no, you don't always have to do it for.
You said I didn't need
like,
primer for this.
Unless it's like, yeah, but no, I did say you did. You needed to. But you etched it with the TSP and kind of cleaned that shit up.
Yeah.
It was really shiny paint too, but it's holding. Yeah. I think a family member of yours said you didn't need primer. I said you need a primer and you need to tint it.
Okay, no,
play back this fucking tape,
John. Jamie. No, it was you said I didn't need to do TSP.
Yeah,
but actually it worked out really well. Cleaned out the baseboards here, and then actually cleaned the door to where I didn't need to repaint it. But
nice.
That's holding up. I like it. It's more and more I'm noticing my fuck ups. I'm like, I should go back up there and clean it.
Yeah,
like,
you see through the.
Not just that, but it's like at the angles of like or like where the ceiling meets the wall. It's just like.
Yeah.
Like a wave.
You saw your brush mark. Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit.
So it's they had painted with like a high gloss paint, right? There's that, but then also I wanted to seal out the that nasty tar. Mm-hmm. So I got this primer called Bin Primer, BIN primer, and it's like I don't know if it's shellac based, but it's definitely alcohol / ammonia based.
Okay,
and it's gnarly smelling.
Oh like shit! Especially in that small ass bathroom.
Yeah, you smell it and it like heats up like your throat and your lungs and your skin and everything. It's like touching.
Yeah.
It's like it smelled like Grey Goose or like Sky vodka.
Oh shit! There you go.
God.
Party rock.
Maybe not Grey Goose. Maybe something little less.
Like party.
Yeah. No, so we tried to paint as fast as we can. We did 2 coats of the primer, and then we did like a Ben Moore paint in there. Did like a warm gray. Yeah, it looks good. Looks pretty good, pretty damn good actually. I pulled off everything, did it right, patched all the fucking holes, sanded down everything, and then. Looks great. It's it took us like 2 days because like the priming and then the prep work.
Yeah.
The prep work takes forever, right? Like getting making sure the fucking drywall's dry and.
You're saying when I was painting my room, it's like no, I don't want to help. You're like it's the prep that sucks, and it's the putting the paint on the walls that people are like this is so much fun.
Yeah.
It's like now what about all the other shit that you had to do?
Yeah. Taping, the cleaning, the everything.
Yeah.
Sanding.
Yeah.
So.
And then you're like, putting a roller on the wall. Yeah, that's easy.
That's the easy part. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think, it looks really good in there. I haven't seen anything seeping through, and it's not stark white anymore. Like it was like fucking hospital white.
Mm-hmm.
Like they must have just grabbed a bucket and had someone shake it up. No, like don't mix anything in here. Okay.
I want a pure white.
Oh yeah. What kind of what's that, Brian? White. White is right in this situation.
Look at all the white.
So stark white. The whole house is stark white. Like it's pretty bright white. Like over here, like you can see that it's kind of the same color, but it was also super shiny. So, anyways, we're boring talking about fucking.
Would you go back and repaint the rest of your house there? Would you paint your
studio?
I?
Yeah, maybe, because I actually had some fun painting, actually doing like the painting part of it.
What would you do? Your studio?
It's a small ass room, and it still took like 2 days. You know?
Yeah. Mine took
What I
like
do in here?
3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
That's a small ass room. Yeah.
Because I had to fill like big fucking holes, and then holes I had filled before.
You got glory
when I
holes
sanded
on
them
there you're
down.
filling up, Jesus.
Yeah. Fucking glory. No, I had like tried to unscrew something and it wouldn't come off, and so I just fucking ripped it off the wall.
You're like,
So there's a
all
big
right.
ass hole.
Ba-da-da-da-da,
So-
ba-da-da-da-da. You just pop out
Yeah,
that shit
exactly.
off.
I was like, fuck this, because like the screw was stripped or something. Still, I pulled the fucking thing off and then just like pressed the board back in,
Yeah.
the wall board. But then I eventually had to cut it out and put a patch there. And then had another one that had failed. I thought it was working, but when I went to sand it, like it was like not right, and so I had to chisel that out and do a new patch for that.
Can you hear?
But
can you hear
want to
Ella meowing?
go ahead. No, I can't.
Okay. She's right.
Uh,
Maybe I'll open the door and let her fuck around. Hold on.
yeah. Immediately jumps onto the.
You gonna be good? Nope. So it might be bad. Be bad.
Oh. Meow. Oh.
You're on the podcast. Anyways. Gonna leave that in.
So, I think the next thing I want to do in there is paint the tile. Just do like a tile paint, because it's ugly as fuck. It's like green.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to describe the color green it is. It's really ugly.
I don't remember. Yeah, I thought it was white, but the fuck do I know?
No, I want to just do white, and then just it'd probably make it a lot better. Painting it, darken that room a bit. Then I'll have to install also like another light in the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
So, but super boring stuff. But improving the house, making it look better.
Yeah.
So one room at a time. Gotta do. I think we were on like a demo, spree. Like, oh, demo this, demo that, get rid of that, and not actually replace it with anything. So like, the bathroom looked like shit because like we had pulled a cabinet out and it hadn't been painted behind, so it was that big rectangle that was. Couldn't draw a rectangle. Rectangle that was on the wall. That's why I put that poster, that anime poster.
Yeah, the Miku
When you
one.
came by. The Miku.
She was up for like a year, right?
No, it was after. No, I took it down.
Yeah, okay, maybe it was
After you guys left. Yeah, I don't want my mom seeing that.
Well, I
shit.
remember you sent me a video that you sent to your mom. Like, that's just a joke.
It's a joke, Mom. Yeah, I don't like. I don't like that shit. It wasn't me. Yeah, I didn't do this.
I didn't fucking do this.
So install a fan. Yeah. Oh no. What I was saying was that we were demoing. I also pulled shelves down like in the laundry room. Haven't replaced them with anything, or like cabinets. Yeah. So that's the next thing. Gotta paint that room.
Jack shit.
I didn't do this. Another thing that's kind of cool is we had 2 trees in the backyard that were peach trees. They are peach trees, I guess. And then they just exploded with fucking fruit. So much fruit that they're like falling over.
Nice.
I've had to like brace them, and they've had branches just snap because there's like 50 or more on each little, and they're little tiny trees. So there's like, they're just like suffering under their own weight.
We're just too virile.
Yeah. So we've pulled like maybe 150, maybe less. Maybe let's say 125 or so.
What? That's
peaches
a shit ton.
already.
What are you gonna do with all that?
I don't know. Carrie right now is blanching them and like trying to preserve them right now. So she's boiling them and then putting them in like a lime bath so that they will be preserved. Yeah. So, or a lemon. Let's say lemon. So.
Preserves. Anyways. Or whatever.
Yeah. Some sugar and shit and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She's on it this second, actually.
She's working on
it. Yeah. So we try to save the tree. Still left some out because they were small still. They weren't like huge peaches like you'd see in like the store still. They're small, but they were like killing the tree basically. So we had to like start picking them. Mm-hmm. And then we'll see. We left some on there still. There's probably like another, I don't know, maybe 100 left up between 2 trees or more. And so hopefully they'll get bigger without breaking the tree still.
You're gonna fucking
Or maybe they will.
giant peach over there.
Yeah. So other than that, I mean, I'm gonna keep running through these. I have a bunch of new stuff, I guess.
Are you I guess I don't think I've ever had an actual like fresh peach.
Really?
No, never. I'm like, I was about to say, are you a peach
boy,
guy?
peaches are good.
I think I've had
Nectarines are good too.
fruit
The same
cups
shit,
like
pretty
with
much.
peaches or whatever. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I've had like peach
Like
product, but I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever had one. Do you
Peaches
just
are
bite
good.
into those like a skin of an apple? You got to peel it.
yeah, you could. No, you could bite straight into it. Just watch out for that fucking pit, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah. So I should try it. I do like peach Snapple.
You're not. Yeah, I like diet peach Snapple. It's fucking delicious.
No, that's a actual jam for sure. But I'm trying to think of like what else. What do you want?
Should I bring my cats in here so I can be distracted too?
She is.
Dude,
just getting
we're
going.
doing the pod, okay?
I know. She was just meowing at the door to come in. And now she's just.
Yeah, so was Phoebe. When I went and got a drink, she was like, she thinks I was going to let her into the bathroom so she could drink from the faucet.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, what are you doing? I'm over here.
Open the door, you
I'm
dumbass.
ready.
And she's like,
Yeah. Super loud.
she's like, oh, you know what's cool? I want to eat this cable.
Yeah, I'm going to chew on this fucking 110 volt cable. It'd be a great idea.
Yeah, my headphone cable. Okay, so you got the peaches. You got the bathroom. You got.
Yeah.
you
I got a new, let's see.
part of
see
your
this up.
EDC.
Yeah, so my nasty grubby fingers. But yeah, I got a new knife, new Benchmade
Yeah.
knife. So
You know what the name of that one is?
this one's the Pardue.
Mm-hmm.
Pardue is the guy who designed it, I guess. Mel Pardue.
Yeah, it's cool. It's very tactical.
So I think yeah, I mean, it's a basic knife. It's like a $120, $130 or whatever. So it's a good knife. But it's tan, so I'll probably lose this one even faster.
Okay, I guess for those who aren't in the know, Kyle has a knife that he got maybe last year or before, which is another Benchmade.
Oh, not
knife.
last year. It was like 3 years ago now.
Okay, I guess it was not too long ago. It wasn't like this is a hand-me-down. It was from a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, whatever.
Yeah.
They got from Benchmade, custom-made colors and shit like that, and you got them in like the brightest.
Yeah.
I
got bright ass pink. Like the body was pink, and then like the spine was like zombie green. So like hot pink and zombie green, and then like a black Tonto blade.
Yeah.
So similar to this, right? Similar size and everything. Folding knife, but really bright. So I could be like, yeah, don't lose it. Can't lose that one.
Yeah, and it was like
Wrong.
Custom colors or whatever list that you can pick the customization there, and then Kyle lost it, which I'm like, yeah.
I think I packed it away somewhere because I haven't seen it since I moved out of my aunt and uncle's house.
Mm-hmm. So it was like in a move. I'm like, I'll put it in this box. I'm sure I won't forget it.
Yeah.
Instead of putting it in my pocket, which I could carry every day. But so it's somewhere in your house. You just haven't found it. Which that sucks. It was something that you're like, oh, this would be cool to have. I'd love to have a knife right now.
Yeah, exactly. So I got
on
this
my person. Yeah, so you got one.
I got this to ease the pain, basically. But I'm still gonna keep looking.
I guess you could always have another knife. So
yeah, that's fine. But yeah, for my EDC, probably take a picture now that I got all tan stuff. So
yeah,
fucking sick.
Yeah. Like Peter McKinnon has tons of knives, tons of watches. I'm like, why can't
you can have
Kyle
more
McIntyre?
Yeah, you have more than just one.
Mm-hmm. I don't need one, but I'm like, oh, it seemed like all people I follow and YouTubers, they have a knife. I'm like, I should get one and a watch. I don't need either, but yeah, I should have that.
Yeah, dude, you need to get a freaking gun too. Other than that, I got that knife over the weekend too. It was like I saw it in at an Ace Hardware. That's a really nice benchmade setup. And I was like,
old stomping ground.
"Sir, do you have this knife?" And he's like, "Looking forever." And I'm like, "Well, I guess I got to get it now." He's like, looking for like 10 minutes for it.
Yeah.
Here you go. I'm like, I'll take this to the register for you. I'm like, all right, guess I'm getting it.
Yeah. So I've had
Twist my arm
to where I've had a customer. I was like looking for something specific for them. It showed that I had like 2 in inventory, and I was going back and forth. I couldn't find it, and they're like kind of on the fence of like, I don't know if I want it. I'm like, well, I can go make sure that I have it even, so you can make the decision if you're going to buy it or not. It took me like, at least 3 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever to find it. And I found out that it was counted wrong in inventory. So I was going to go tell them. And I'm like, oh, there's this couple here, and they had glasses, wearing a black jacket. The guy was about this high. And I was like, no, they walked out as soon as you left into the back. I'm like, oh, so they weren't going to buy. Okay. They probably just were like, yeah, I don't want to spend $200 on knives. So they left.
bastards.
I'm like, which is fine. I'm like, good, because I didn't have it to sell them to them.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I guess that works.
Yeah. If I were to find it, they'd be like, fuck, I gotta buy it now.
So besides the knife,
Mm-hmm.
I got a pedal.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told myself I would not get a pedal or any music stuff after I bought the T60.
But it's a pedal. That's different than guitar.
I know. I took a break too from buying stuff for a while, because also I didn't have a debit card.
Unintentionally took a break.
Yeah.
I got no money.
Oh shit! I'll show you the back of it. They put the fuzzy side on the pedal.
Mm.
But it's an RE20.
Space Echo. That's really cool.
So.
I guess, those who aren't in the know, but yeah, the Boss RE20. That's pretty cool. I like it. It's been a pedal I've always wanted to get until they came out with the RE2. Now I want to get that
just
one.
recently.
I want to get that one. Yeah, like I said, I'm like, I don't have a real desire to get the RE20, but I do. And you have both pedals that I would want in their new versions. You have the Slicer SL2, and you get the RE2 20.
Yeah, it's right here, actually, on this fucking same board.
SL20 you have. I want to get the SL2, and then I'm going to get the RE2.
You see the smaller versions of both of those?
To your RE20. And I'm like,
yeah.
The older versions, I think, sound just as good, sound great, but it's, they're bigger, a little more dated look, I guess. But it's like, yeah, nothing wrong with that. The RE20, like that, probably use that primo pedal.
Well, you can see to my right here, to my right, I have the stage tuner.
Yeah, that gigantic tuner.
The TU-1000, and then the two, the 20 series pedals that I have, and it takes up the whole board. Those 3 pedals, pretty much.
Yeah,
I'm able to sneak on like the edge of like a regular size pedal or like a mini. Fits perfectly. So I had posted that on Pedal Boards of Doom.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. Pretty funny because people are like losing their minds.
Get some traction. Like, what the fuck is that tuner?
I think I'm serious. Like, what the fuck?
I don't think you got enough tuner there, mate.
Yeah. I'm still getting people, like I posted that like 2 days ago, or maybe I posted it just yesterday.
Yeah.
People are still jumping on that. It's like up to 360 likes on it.
Mm.
People are still like, what the fuck? Your plane's landing on that thing?
Because I've never seen that tuner until you bought it and showed me. I'm like, what the
Why?
hell? And I would think, I'm like, oh, it's from like the 80s or something like that. Like, no, the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
Boss made that and be like, yeah, this is a good idea.
Yeah. Let's devote R&D and space on the manufacturing
Something
floor.
you don't. It's bigger than even a rack tuner.
Yeah. Did I have one of those too? But
yeah,
so it's a good pedal. It's a good pedal.
I was gonna ask what you think about it.
It's I mean, I have that effect I think in 2 other pedals I have.
Yeah.
I have it in the I think it's actually in both the Timeline and the Big Sky. They have two different versions
of tape.
They have an Echo. They have a Space Echo and then like a Space Reverb. You know, they're like the same.
Yeah. So the Space Echo has the tape delay plus a reverb.
Yeah. So they have two different versions of it in those pedals.
Or one has the delay and the other one has the reverb, probably.
I don't know. Sounds pretty similar.
Oh, really? So there's actual delay in the Big Sky.
I mean, in the Big Sky, they have pre-delay and they have
I mean
they have
actual like
maybe not that.
So it's
adjustable, but it's there.
Okay.
It's a little bit of reflection. Like it's got some in there.
Yeah.
But it's not as tunable as the Timeline. So, but I have those two pedals, and then I have the Sagan delay is actually based off of
from Kakarius.
I think,
which has like 4 different tape
from
heads.
DC Effects, really the circuit, but
he made it. Yeah,
he made it. Yeah, sorry, we gotta say that, so I'm gonna fucking lit up again.
Yeah, no, that's an awesome pedal. I played that one. Did a good job on that. It's like it's like 4, tape heads adjustable that you can do on that guy.
I think it's 3. Yeah,
on the Space Echo. And then,
it's interesting. There's like there's LFO still in there. In this one, you can't really mess with that though. There's like you can like manually adjust it. That's all I was doing is hitting a note and then like messing with something. You hear it like you hear it like just disappear into like a weird freaking modulation.
Mm-hmm.
But it feedbacks. It does all that shit. Makes some crazy freaking noises. It does like the spaceship noise, like a spaceship goes by. Like I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like
the flutter,
the Jetsons noise.
Yeah, okay,
it's like it makes that fucking like it's pretty gnarly. So there's some cool noises you can make with it. Probably keep it barely on.
Yeah,
because if you have it cranked, you're just gonna fucking disappear. It'll take your Echo. It I don't know how to describe it, but you get real gnarly if you're not careful with it.
Yeah. Because I have analog and some digital delay pedals, but I don't have any kind of emulating tape delay. I mean, I have them in the Fractal, but I kind of want to get one. Hence why I wanted to get the RE2.
Yeah.
Just to have one, Does make me, I've always wanted to, don't need it, won't ever have a use for it, but I probably will buy one eventually. Getting a tape delay.
Damn, like a real one? Like an actual tape?
That'd be cool to have. Eventually, like my amp rack that I never use any of the amps.
Put it right on top.
To the, the left of my studio desk here. I want to expand that, and we're building a high rise. I want to get more shelves for amps and for waifus. So, because I think it's a 24-inch wide kind of shelf, can fit heads perfectly. But if I get like a bigger, wider shelf, like 40, I think when I'm looking at 42 inches or so, so definitely more wider. I can put more anime figures plus more amp heads. If I go 6 shelves up, that's the plan. One of those could be a fucking tape delay that I'll never use.
Like a real tape delay, you're saying?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like a RE201.
Could be cool. Like $1,000 to $1,200, but
the full tone tape echo
would be cool. Even though he's bad man.
Bad boy. He's a bad boy.
he's bad man.
What about, was it
there's one that
Dan Electro? That's not really real though. It's a simulator.
Well, there's one that Red Shell plays. I think it's the
EFXX2.
No, it's one that I think you saw on JHS. It sounds really good. I mean, obviously Red Shell's playing with like thousands of dollars worth of gear, and he's a good guitarist. And I would play it, and I'm like, not sound
with
good.
Delay. God, that'd be the worst fucking thing.
Now
that would probably sound sick. Actually, I did play that yesterday while I was like,
with your delay, you're like, hell yeah. Just how many times can you play "Damn It" or Adam's song until you're like,
yeah.
oh my god, I
I
need a cigarette. When you're done, like you just fucking killed only the intro to Adam's song because you forget the rest.
Yeah.
You can't play "Stay Together" for the kids because there's too many parts. You forget them.
Yeah. The order. Oh fuck.
Oh damn it!
I went back to the verse. Supposed to be chorus. Fuck.
I could play the bass line to "Man Overboard."
Yeah.
I just only play.
You're like, and then that's it. Yep.
Like you can play only like a couple riffs from the Longview bass line. The other parts you don't have no idea what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you know you fucking rock. Fucking rocker. Shaka. Anyways, what are we talking about? Oh, it'd be cool to get
which one you would get.
I don't remember the name of it. It's like orange.
So many.
It's like black with some orange writing. I want to say it's like
the T-Rex.
No, it's like an old one. It's like I want to say it's Magnavox or something like that, but it's I'd have to do more research. Don't grill me. Move
black
on.
with orange writing.
Move on. You want to get into the SL20, like the Boss 20s now, right?
Yeah, I think I got it. I mean, I saw. Okay, let me. I never explained where I got it from. Okay, there's a story behind this.
Okay.
No, it's not really that big of a deal. I went to South Austin Music Exchange, like I always do. Yeah. There I was, minding my own business.
Yeah.
And on top of the used pedal pile, this thing was like an angel just hovering above. Mm-hmm. Picture this. Literally, it was, there was like, they have like empty boxes and this one was sitting. So I was looking at other pedals and I didn't even see that this thing was there initially. And then I'm like, oh. I like reach over, grab it, and there's no price on it.
Give me. Yeah.
Yeah. Space Echo me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I no price on it. So I'm holding it.
You're like, ooh,
and I'm looking
me so ornery.
Me so ornery. Yeah, so I'm that's my line. Don't fuck it up.
I know, you named a song like that, and I'm like, I should name an episode like that. Like, you would sue the podcast.
It's mine.
It's my bit.
So anyways, it's sitting on pile of trash basically.
Sitting pretty, yeah.
And the guy's like, "Oh, you like that one? You want to plug it in?" I'm like, "No. Do you have a price on it?" He's like,
"What's your boy?"
"Oh, I guess not." He's like, "It's probably gonna be." I'm sure that's what he did. He looked at his phone. I bet he went to Reverb. He's like, it's probably gonna be like $230, $240 or so. But let me just double check. I'm like, all right, that's like Reverb's,
standard.
That's like standard Reverb.
Yeah. It's a classic Reverb.
It's a classic Reverb search. And then I just was carrying around, and I did try it out. And they had a PV there, a PV Patriot. Mm-hmm. God damn it, $500 for this thing.
Okay,
I didn't buy it, but it's pretty sweet. I didn't really get a chance to really play it. I was trying to see what if this was working. So I was trying to see what
this
the
baby
knobs
can
did.
do.
What was that?
I want to see what this baby can do.
Yeah, open her up on the highway. Get her up to 70.
Open this shit up.
Listen to her purr. It's the nastiest fucking thing. Hear about old men talk about their cars.
Yeah.
When I put in that motor, I got it up to speed and I warmed up them pipes.
She only listens to me when I give
She screams when we get up to speed.
You're like, good God, you old pervert.
Yeah, she really cruises.
You dump cold water on him. Like, calm down.
Yeah.
Show some restraint.
Apparently my dude's the voice, he's confused where he's from. He's from Philadelphia, but also like Australia. Yeah. Yeah, bro. So
Yeah, we'll go to the Wawa.
yeah, so he comes back to me. He's like, "Oh, he talked to the manager, or whatever. Let me talk to my manager and see. 200. So it was like 199. I'm like, that's the right number. That's the right number. It's like $20 cheaper than what Reverb had.
Anything
like,
on
perfect.
Reverb, you're like,
yeah,
perfect.
It's not it's dirty. I'm sure you can.
Yeah,
probably not see it on. I mean, yeah, you can actually. It's
on
like
the camera.
you see the reflection around the fucking knobs.
Yeah.
And there's also paint and shit on this, so whatever. It works. Sounds fine. It's missing like a nut bolt, but I got or not bolt, freaking washer and nut.
Washer nut. Yeah.
A nut. So, anyways, it's great. I'm on my 20 series journey still.
You found a new challenge unlocked.
Yeah, well, and that was one of the most expensive ones on Reverb.
Yeah, like I can't differentiate from this fucking video game. It's like new, like Tears of the Kingdom. Kyle, you have new side quests unlocked.
Yeah.
Collect all the 20 series boss battles. Kyle, you're like, okay.
I don't want to do all of them. We've covered them. There's a lot of bullshit ones. There's like the loop and the vocal performer.
Just as you walk around Austin. Is
that the song they still have? They pull that theme in every once in a while?
Yeah. They have it, at least in the trailer of the new one. You have your sword and you start smashing pots and breaking shit and picking up. This could be useful.
in the tutorial, they play that shit?
No, I think it's just so far I've only seen in the trailer they do an epic version. I think probably once you fight at the end. Fight that fucker Ganon. I'm like, fuck you, dude.
Fuck that guy, dude.
You took my arm, I'm gonna fucking take your ass.
Damn. They have I've covered this before, but they got the overdrive distortion one. They have a chorus.
Nice.
They have a rotary ensemble.
Yeah, you gotta get that one.
Yeah.
And the digital delay.
The Giga. It's the Giga Chad delay.
Giga Chad delay and the rotary. If you got those two, that could be like great.
The Hodary, if you know what I mean. No, I think it's funny. They have the loop station, the RC20, and they have the RC20 XL. And you know what? The XL, you'd think it'd be extra large. They're the same size.
Okay, they have more shit on it?
I don't know. But they're the same price. Maybe it's just the same thing.
Ooh, I bet it has XLR.
Oh, I bet you're right.
Big brain.
I bet
Big brain Gower here.
And you would be wrong.
Okay.
I don't see it on here.
All right. But yeah, I think if you got all but the distortions or drives,
you don't think I need those?
I don't think so. What if you had in the top row all the 20s? You got
that'd be a big fucking board. There's an amp factory too.
Actually, just fucking get them all.
Yeah. It's funny. It shows you like where it sits in its category. Mm-hmm. This is the GP 20 is number 85 in amp modeling. I'm surprised it still makes it on the list.
Yeah.
Of probably 100.
Oh, of like the best ones?
Yeah. It's not this one. It's just this, this series. Pedal sits.
This pedal model.
That's actually pretty good for something that was made back in like 2001.
Yeah. But also, like, you can get so many nicer things for probably, what, $150?
Yeah. Well, so then you can also see the RE20. What I got is number 28 in reverb and 40 in delay.
What?
So, yeah,
that should be higher,
it's like higher.
I would say.
Maybe it's just this version. Maybe it's fallen because of the recent
newer ones and
the Giga Chad is a 31 in delay.
I would say probably the which is like I got too much spit in my mouth here. Strymon Strifectas are probably still high up there, I would say.
Yeah, they are.
Which Mobius, dude. And then you finish your Strifecta. You get a Mobius.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you MIDI them all together, dude. You have them up on
like,
your
Captain Planet. You got everything together.
Put a rack on your like desk area, and then you have everything MIDI controlled. So you can do all your fucking presets and like when you're fucking ripping it, just do your fucking CKY solos.
Yeah, this is Bam Margera, and this is called Fuck Up a Solo that actually is pretty fucking cool.
This is called Fuck Up Your Life and be kicked out of Jackass 4.
Because you're too reckless.
Oh, that's sad though. I mean, but still.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I didn't hear anything about that, but yeah.
I think he just kept getting too drunk and they had to kick him out of Jackass. What I heard.
There's also this WP20G. So it's a wave processor. So it's like a synth.
Okay.
So, but
wow.
You know, these are like $299.
That's a lot of money, but also could be cool for what you do.
Yeah.
Right?
Let me see.
Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's got, you know, saw, square, ring mod, slow gear. Oh, there's a slow gear that's not $700 that you can try out in this pedal.
Still sucks.
Yeah. Because what's slow gear? Isn't that just like a volume swell?
I think so.
Jesus.
The one that I played, Johnny's clone that he like lent us. I'm like, this thing sucks. My ass, pal. It's like,
oh, brother.
this guy
one stinks. Yeah.
Just the SpongeBob. Oh, brother.
This guy stinks.
That one's good. That one. Wasn't he like yelling that at like Squidward or something?
Yeah, just while he's playing clarinet or something.
Yeah, he's in earnest, like really trying to be good, and like everybody hates him. And SpongeBob just like farts into it, and everybody's like, "That's great."
It's pretty good. Anyways, so yeah, that might be a candidate too, just to throw on there, just to have. Yeah, that one's $299, but someone's got one for $150.
For half off? What the hell's the matter with it? Is it got a catheter bag included?
Yeah, like cat puke on the inside of it. You have to unscrew these to open them. And I don't know how it got in there, but it's in there. It's in Florida, that's why.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It comes with a crocodile and fucking...
No, so I was saying that those are the types of synths. There's a color, there's a level, I guess, so you can blend in your synth sound with your guitar tone.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also delay, and then delay and chorus, or just chorus, and then you have an effect level with that, which is kind of interesting.
Things that make you go,
probably, yeah, it makes you go,
You're like, I don't know if that would ever be useful or I'd use it, but it would be something for me to spend my money on.
It could be something that you try and you try and then get rid of if it doesn't go. You try and buy, as in bye.
Okay, yeah. You pump,
but there is a chorus pedal, also, which has like a million of they have some of the best choruses, right?
It's true. True.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So you got a journey you started. I like it.
Yeah. Anyways, that's my what's new. Are we done talking about me?
The whole episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got at least a thing.
Make it quick. Jesus Christ, Brian.
I got a thing or three over here. That so I finally got some movement on shit that I was trying to sell that I had listed on Reverb. So I sold my Wampler Catapult and I sold my 2 Notes Captor. So the Catapult I made money on. Yeah,
nice.
I did. So I'm not really hurting for money, but I do want to buy some more stuff, and I figured selling shit I'm not using. So I intentionally want to sell my 2 Notes stuff. So I have the Captor, so the load box, which was the 16 ohm load box, and then I have the 2 Notes Cab M Plus that I'm selling. So essentially the Cab M Plus has a bunch of like IRs you can load into it. You can actually use that as a guitar direct box too, because it has like amp, cab sim, all that stuff. And in conjunction with the 2 Notes Captor that I have, separate unit load box. You take the amp's load, put the line out into the cab M, and you get all your IRs. And I'm like, this is great. This is a really cool setup, versatile, that I can use this and my amp's quiet or tone down or whatever. And then like a month later, they came out with the Captor X, which is those two things shoved together.
Yeah.
I'm like, you shitting me? You can load IRs into the fucking thing. You can do, their own 2 notes cabs. It's a load box. It will make your amp quiet, make it quieter. So you can have it just silent. You can have it headphones only. So essentially you can plug it into this thing from your amp's speaker out and make it a headphone amp. And then using IRs that you want to load or the cabs that are included with 2 notes, which are, really great. They're not, I like my ML SoundLab IRs. Those are the primo, top notch, my favorite ones that I've played.
Yeah.
I don't have any affiliation with ML SoundLabs. I've bought every single fucking one and I like them. I'm like, yeah, they make great shit.
You fucking simp.
Yeah. I simp for ML SoundLabs. They're great.
Shirt.
And it makes it
easy. Your
easy.
shirt to wear to NAMM next time. I was like, what the fuck?
We sell, I should make like our first Tone Jerks like merch that is like a satire, but it's just a promo for ML SoundLabs. So if I ever run into
you do
them,
ML instead of OF and then SoundLabs in the same font.
It's an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's really cool. And then so I ended up, I'm like, I'm going to buy this, and with the intention to sell the other 2 things that I probably won't use. So, but the Catapult I bought with the intention of using to have, because I'm like, okay, those who aren't in the know, it's Wampler's Catapult, which is his rock reverb distortion amp in a box deal. I like rock reverbs from Orange. Probably, Orange fanboy over here. So I simp for Orange and for ML SoundLabs. So I bought that, 2020. Bought it for like, I think $80.
Yeah.
And I was saying, Kyle, these things are going for $160. Am I a piece of shit if I try and sell it for more than what I bought it for? And you're like, fuck you, dude. I won't ever talk to you again.
I hate you. I wish I was never born.
I hate everything about you. Why?
I hate it. Yeah.
Do I love you? You start pounding on the walls, but you don't want to break the drywall, so you're like, you stop right before you hit it, just to give it
just for the effect.
And also, you don't want to hurt your hand.
Yeah, find a fucking stud.
Anyway, so sold both of those bad boys, and it's nice because I'm like, okay, like I said, I'm not hurting for cash or whatever, but it would be nice to have some money for some things I want to buy, which you were kind of talking a little bit about on Patreon. Of like, things I want to buy are, I feel like I would get use out of them in my head, but they're fucking expensive. Like I'm like, I could, buy a Namixar drive pedal. It'd be cool to get a GT-OD, under $100. But I'm like, I don't need it. But it would be a fun like little like serotonin like booster. I kind of already got that when I got Zelda, like to get the little package.
Who's Sarah?
Serotonin. So you kind of almost get that when you like when I bought Tears of the Kingdom physical copy and I got it from Best Buy. I'm like, yes, open it up. I'm like, it's like a fucking little SD card thing. I'm like,
yeah, super tiny.
There's no manual or anything anymore, but I have something a physical that I can hold.
Yeah.
And
well, I had that boost the other day where I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy this there's a Boss was it the SY 200, the Synth 200, whatever. And then I'm like, I didn't have my card. I didn't have my card information loaded. I'm like, well, I got to like add to the cart, got through everything, and then it was like the PayPal thing was at the end. I'm like, oh well,
rubbing your hands together. I'm like, oh shit.
Well, man, the rush got me there.
That rush,
like fake skydiving in like a freaking those building,
like simulator,
Yeah. Oh hell yeah, dude. That was fun. I can do it now.
Pretty much did it already.
Yeah, I'm a fucking veteran.
But yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I see what you mean.
So
Down by clicking buy.
got some money there, and then I got my state tax return. So I'm like, okay, a little bit more money there, and that just is justifying me. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna buy a camera, a secondary camera setup, and then I'm gonna go with just a duplicate of what I have, because I know it's like, oh, I could upgrade and get something else, right? But I'm like, I haven't hit a wall with this thing yet that I'm like, I don't dislike it.
Yeah.
I was saying like, oh, it'd be cool to have a second camera to do videos for Tone Jerks when I'm doing like, oh, you can do like a pedal thing where you have a top down shot, whatever. That'd be cool. And then also doing podcasts.
Also, it's like a good, you can get like another angle on your butt hole,
Yeah.
So you can get
So if we're doing the podcast, I can have another angle here of my ass.
You have the angle of the camera straight up, and then you have another one so you could like see off the screen and then zoom in on it, and then like, nice is what it looks like.
If I'm doing my cam girl shit.
Oh no, I was saying just for your own collection.
Oh yeah, just what I send to Kyle every day. What about this, dude? You'll think that?
Thanks,
thumbs
bro.
up.
Looking good.
Looking good, bro. You gotta hype up your boys.
Shaka. Looking sick, bro.
You start doing the Macarena. Hell yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, she comes back. She's like, I heard you guys talking about being a piece of shit. So anyways, I'm gonna buy a second camera, which is a thing that's like, okay, that's not it's not cheap. But I'm not getting the most expensive camera. And then I'm thinking about other crap I don't need. Then, like I was mentioning, I want to get that bookcase rack shelf for my amps and my waifu figures, because I'm just fucking. They just seem to be,
swimming in it, dude.
It's happened to be like, oh, it's payday. Oh,
by the way,
you're
talking about anime figures. Somehow, there's an anime figure store close by to where I live.
Yeah. See, you got a bunch of all the California lib dorks are moving from probably
coastal elitist dorks.
Yeah, they're moving over there, so there's gonna be fucking anime shops. There's fucking what else you got there?
Video game stores,
used video game stores.
Yeah, vape shops,
Fedora.
CBD,
vape shops. And then you got samurai sword shops. I kind of like, what?
No, they've always had those here, dude.
Just samurai swords.
And you're allowed to walk around with a sword on your back. Like, they lessened, like, you used to only be able to have, like, a 9-inch fixed blade.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, California, you can't have anything over, like, 6 inches. I think it has to be a folding or something.
Yeah.
But here, it's like they got rid of that. So it's like people could walk around with like samurai swords and shit.
Or like a full blade.
Duel in the fucking street.
Damn.
You dishonor my fucking family, they start going crazy.
But like Trunks. You have it on their back. And
yeah.
Really? Wow. That's, I guess
Why did Trunks need a sword if he was like, powerful?
I don't know.
Right?
He almost never used it. And then it always broke.
Yeah. It just looked cool, right?
Yeah. It's like there's so many times that it broke. I'm like, so you keep repairing it and trying to use it?
And then, yeah. Maybe you should go with someone else to fix that next time.
Well, it's like there's a parody YouTube that they have. I think it's Team 4-Star or whatever, where they do parodies of Dragon Ball Z. They actually do a really good job of it. And then they're like, they are fighting these people, and it's like, oh, man, we're dying and losing. Oh, yeah, I forgot Super Saiyan. And then they go Super Saiyan, just kill people. It's like, oh, yeah, no, I forgot we could do that. Yeah, no. Stupid. And it's like, why did I keep bringing this sword? Because people just catch it between their fingers and break it. It's like, and then the Trunks character is like, the sword didn't work this time either.
That's pretty good.
It's stupid. But yeah, so yeah, there's a bunch of crap I want to buy that is like almost non-gear related. I guess it's like camera gear. So I'm gonna buy new lens. Some really boring, which sucks. Is like, oh, to get a legit like tripod. I'm like, damn, at least a couple $100 for that thing. and then a memory card. I'm like, $50. God damn it. Because you literally can't use your camera without a memory card. I'm like,
damn.
All right, $50 because you have to get one a certain speed if you want to do, which I haven't really, 4K video. I'm like, what if I wanted to? So that, and then, there's another thing. Like, I didn't sell enough stuff to get all this, by the way. It's just my list of like things to knock out. It's kind of like, all right, first the camera
Still on
setup.
the list, everyone.
First the camera setup, next the bookcase, and then eventually I want to get that new, we talked about it, the Shure GLX pedalboard wireless setup.
Yeah.
Which I don't need. But I was like watching videos of like, was it like, what is your problem? Of Blink-182. Like they have like full like wireless setups. They don't fucking move. They just stand there.
Yeah.
Well, it's also a difference because they're in their late 40s, maybe 50s, maybe. But also, I'm like, I kind of want a wireless.
I should put my wireless back in my rack.
Like, I want to get a wireless just so I can like not trip over cables. There's a couple times, even when I was in plane, I'm like, God damn, these cables.
Yeah, well, especially with the Tech Flex, and if it's like a slippery stage, holy shit! Feels like you step on a fucking banana.
Kyle, you're like, it's Mario Kart up in that stage. Whoa!
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm selling some stuff, and it's always nice to get that little like idea of like selling stuff and getting it out of there, getting it going, getting some money going in your pocket there. Because of things that I'm like, I legit won't use that catapult, and I haven't in years. It's been years. And then the 2 notes setup that I had, I'm never going to use that again. So nice to get it going, get it out of here. And I know you have said this before. It's like, that shit doesn't take up that much space. It doesn't, but it's nice to kind of have it gone. You. She's like, oh, hey, pay attention to me. Come on. Anyways, this is why I don't have you on the podcast.
Yeah.
You're a terrible third mic.
Special guest.
Special guest, Ella. Next episode, bring your cat and see what the hell she does.
Yeah.
She's just running around. You're bad. See? You're bad. Anyways, so, yeah. And I'm going to probably list my HX Stomp again.
All right.
Right? I mean, I legit
how
haven't
much? What are you
used.
thinking?
I'm gonna try for 450. I might try 500.
Yeah.
But maybe take 400. Because I can. Well, I think you said. I thought it was just a one license deal that you like get the HX Studio. What the hell's that thing called? Native. HX Native.
Native. Yeah.
And then you only have one license for it. But you said I have 3, so I got 2 more. So you have one that you're on your computer, but I'll put one on mine. And that way I don't fucking need the Stomp.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, all right.
Get rid of it then. Fucking throw it in the trash.
Yeah. I mean, I just, kind of getting rid of more stuff. So, I think we had a topic, but this was like a kind of just catching up kind of episode. I like it. We should bring it in for a landing.
We could say the topic, I guess.
Yeah. Topic is one I think we've already said before, but we're going to bring it up again. But I if this episode was bad or, I blame you.
Me? Oh.
Yeah, you
can't blame the baby.
Yeah, you're bad. You did it. She's like, you can't hate me because I'm beautiful. You're a stinker butt. All right, let's bring it in for a landing. What do you say?
Let's do it.
So, thank you, special guest, Ella. She's bad. And she leaves. She's like, fine, fuck you if I'm not wanted here. So I want to say thank you for tuning into the Tone Jerks podcast. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. And if you like what you hear, you can help support the show on you can help support you can follow along. God damn it. You can follow along with the show.
Fucking start over the whole thing.
Start episode all over.
I'm Kyle McIntyre.
What's shaking, what's grooving, what is good. So you can follow along on social media. We're at the Tone Jerks on Instagram. We have a Facebook group over there, linked in the description. Let's see what else we got. You can leave us a review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, hopefully 5 stars. Leave a written review, and we'll read it on the air. And then you can subscribe, give us a sub, give us a dom over there on YouTube. We're also linked in the description. I think we're just the Tone Jerks over there. And yeah, the last episode we did got a lot of views, and from people who aren't subscribed to the podcast. So if this is you too, give us a sub. And you're like, I'm watching the show, but I haven't subscribed. Sub.
Yeah, helps us out.
It would be nice. And if you really like what you hear, you can help support the show on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. But if you double down for $2 a month, you get an extra episode every week. Not just every week. You get the Kyle has his key light directly over his eyes. So he looks like he's just like ready to go into the next realm here. He's like, yeah. Anyways, if you really like the show, you can help support us for $1 a month, but $2 a month gets you an extra episode every week, and it gets you the whole back catalog. So there are, I think, now there's more bonus podcasts than there are mains. So we have 285 Patreon bonus episodes behind the paywall there. Things get a little rowdy over there. Things get nuts, especially when there's back in, when there was a little bit more natural light flowing back in the day. Some good episodes over there. But even to this day, we got some good shit over there. So
yeah,
$2 gets you all those podcasts. And then just for the support, we want to give you a huge shout out, a sizable acknowledgement. Kyle, you got a list over there?
I got it right here.
Why? We both are doing this today where it's like the reverse burp thing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
sorry, dude.
No, it's both of us. I don't know. So we're both
sorry, everyone in your ears,
ma'am. I think it comes with the uniform. We got the Carhartt and the Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah, man. We're chewing. We're chawing.
We just said
we're heeing and we're hawing, know?
Mm-hmm. We're heaving and hoeing over here. Kyle, why don't you give it to...
I got Andrew Walsh from Andrew's Alcove and the Second Button Podcast. Already screwed that up. Sorry, over. Abe Newman, Michael Newman, Nicholas Payson, Nicholas Ogburn, Doug King, Doug Chris from 37 Effects, Joe. Did we ever get this clarified? If it was the
Like My Network.
Like My Network.
Yep.
All right. Joe from the Like My Network. Will Lehue from Energy Weapon. Tony DeGraw from Texas State Boggle Champs. R.J. Smith from Teletalks. Jamie Davis. Johnny Ray. Steve Rao from 60 Cycle Hum.
You got
Kevin E. Quits.
Hold on. Did you give Doug Christ from
37 Effects?
You did? And then Just Surprise Me and all this shit?
Yeah. I didn't go into like Masters of the Cinematic Universe.
Which is part of the Like My Network.
Yeah, that's why I said it. So
okay. All right, sorry. I guess I'm like I think
that the Like My Network when you can look up
when you pump the brakes, I'm just like, whoa, I'm out of body experience. I don't know what's going on, dude.
Yeah. So I mean, we can clarify and
we can just blame the
37 podcasts they all have.
This fucking cat,
which we probably should.
She has no idea. I'm like, this cat just fucking the whole podcast up. Sorry.
Just blame everything.
And then next episode, have your cats around and they're just jumping all over you. You're like, yeah, these cats just fucking up the whole podcast.
I know. Firsthand, I can tell you, they fuck up shit.
I can see that whole room you have there. Just above your right shoulder there, those mountain of boxes are something that the cats are like,
oh yeah, they'll fuck those up.
I'm getting up there and knocking them all over.
I think they're empty too.
They're like, they point at like I'm calling my shot. I'm
their
knocking
claw.
those. They're both of them are conspiring. Like we're both getting up there and fucking that up.
Kevin E. Quits from Quits Guitars. Co Schneider from the band Night Tides, and he has a new baby girl, right?
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. I know he had a child.
We can cut that.
No, whatever. I mean, it's Cole will be on next week if all goes to plan, and he will correct me if I'm wrong, and it'll be nice to catch up with our old buddy Cole Schneider.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay. Maybe.
I did see the Facebook post. I don't remember. It's he's
like a secret baby. Yeah. I didn't hear anything about it.
Yeah, he didn't. Every time he texts us, he never told us. It's almost like
when he was telling me every weekend, have a good weekend, boys. I never got the, and I'm also, we're gonna have a baby.
We're expecting, because we talked to Ko and text Ko, or he responds back with just dumb videos to our group chat, just like, here's a stupid video for you guys. Have a good weekend. I'm like, nice, primo,
nice.
I like it. I love it.
I love it. We got Alvaro Villamontes, Brian Nutter of Nutter Guitars, Mel Chibson of Chibson Guitars, Sean Arbo from Gun Street Wiring Shop, Sean Fahey from the band Shadowhounds, Sean Wright from Lollygagger Effects, and also How to Fucking Solder.
Oh, yeah.
Juan Ortiz from Tone Hungry Effects, Mike Oxbig, Hugh Direction, and Denny Whacked It. Zach Hale. Hell no. Eric Merrow from YouTube and Instagram. Scott Hamilton from the Effects Loop podcast. Tim Noack from Bardic Audio Devices. Tyler Rhines from Tyler Casey Riffs on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Matthew Fenslaw. Matthew Davis. Chase Stevens. And Pete from Over There.
All right.
And that's the list. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thanks, and we will see you
keeping us afloat over here.
Bye-bye.
Bye.